Everyone's super clean. Oh, shit. Apart from me. Shit. Hello, and welcome to my iRacing channel, where this time we're going to take on the lunatic GT3 Challenge again, this time around Hockenheim. So it's a track that's just been released this season. I'm not too familiar with it. I've done a couple of hours practice on this track with the Audi R8, but with the setup. So this is a fixed setup race, so I'm expecting it to feel a little bit different, but hopefully we can still survive. We've done enough practice to stay on track and at least hit the corners and remember where we're going. Okay, so anyway, let's just crack on. So we've qualified back in P14.
Let's go.
Turns out I'm a bit crap at this track.
To go, 20 minutes.
And this is the first race on it as well, so let's just see if we can get round and survive. Any kind of experience on here will do to start off with. There's a hairpin. It's not this one, it's the next sharp right that I've really struggled with in practice. I've done about 2 hours practice on this track from scratch. It is a brand new track. But yeah, it's just not really clicking at the moment. So we'll give this a go. And if we find that we're not getting it, backup track is always Watkins Glen. You see that? It's such a tight corner. I lose a load of time on that when I'm comparing it against session best. Every other lap just seems to get slightly slower. Anyway, getting through safe and consistently clean, I think, is going to be key to this track. It's a new track for everybody. Most cars on this are running about 140. Oh, guy behind. I saw him in my mirror. Came in a bit quick. No doubt my heart rate spiked at that very moment.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah. So there's some rather strange braking points going on at the moment while people are just finding their way around this track. Some too early, some too late. Right, let's get the Delta on against session best. No point doing all-time best because that was just practice. Hey, whoa!
On your right.
Oh, and he's going to force me off as well.
Right.
It's okay, calm me back down. I'm going to stay on the left here. The guy behind is going to want to sling it on the right-hand side. He's more than welcome
right
to.
Side. Hold your line.
This hairpin's going to undo me.
Still there. Still there. Clear right.
So we got a better turn than he
Left
did.
Side.
A bit more straight line speed.
Hold your line.
Oh, we better let him go.
Left.
Otherwise we're going to end up crashing into the corner. Oof. Pressure on, at least. So it does look like a fun track. And I guess if I am just a tad slow on it, then
The leader's just done
practice is going to sort that out.
140.60.
So how much iRacing we're prepared to lose this week, knowing that Watkins Glen could be waiting for us on IMSA, a track that we know quite well, have raced a lot. We could pull some positive iRacing out to that, no doubt. Famous last words, of course. P14, 20-minute race, 4 minutes in. It's bright in this room. First gear. Get it turned in. It only just seems to make it. It's not as bad as a Long Beach hairpin, of course, but I do seem to lose quite a bit of time on that. Should probably watch the VRS tutorials that I pay for and never use. Bit of wibbly wobbly going on in front. Now I cut that a little bit more than I do normally. Really finding our way around this track still.
Okay, Rob. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Try to work out where the limits of the course are.
The leader has just done a 140.12. The gap to Mackenzie behind is now 1.1 seconds. The gap ahead is now 1.1 seconds. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Still back in P14. Not really catching. If anything, we're getting further away.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yeah, he's stacked it. He's got no bonnet. Still looks like he's going to rejoin the race. Obviously, straight line will now be compromised. Super. Maybe that's what's wrong with my car. Engineers just forgot to put a bonnet on it. That's why it's so slow. Come on, turn.
The track temp's increasing. It's now
Why
36
am I so slow in that corner?
Celsius.
Incredible. Okay, so for the most part, these cars are staying clean, which is surprising. I was hoping to pick up a few freebies to make up for the lack of pace that we have. The practice I've done as well were all with the VRS set up for the full 40-minute race. This is the fixed down on GT3. Doesn't feel too dissimilar. I guess the lap times are slower for everybody. Maybe losing a second.
Okay, Rob. Don't let this guy distract you.
Distract myself, Jeff. Don't worry about it.
Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P13.
So probably going to need top 10 placing for positive iRating. There'll be about 20 in this race, I would expect. Normally is on GT3. Turn. Would I turn quicker with a circular wheel? I seem to be lacking a bit of reach there for some reason. Got 900 degrees of rotation on the wheel, which is what I guess most other people using this style wheel are using. It just seems to be, doesn't want to go over. Temperature's fairly hot in here. Could do with some fans on. See if I can do that on the straight. Yep, that's one fan on. Can't reach the other one, it's too far over there. Last lap 142.3, pretty slow. I'd say probably knock a second off that for the VRS setup time.
The gap to Mackenzie behind is now 0.8.
was running pretty consistent 140s in practice last night, but nowhere near that now. Could be track conditions. Could be I'm just a bit crap. Yeah, we overshot that. Is there a better angle into that corner? I don't know. Maybe there is, because look at our timer coming down now, and I thought I'd cock that up. So maybe I'm turning in too soon. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? After this race, I'm going to go watch the tutorial. Just a few corners. Tips on those may make a massive difference.
Okay, Rob. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Carbien's starting to look a little bit desperate. Can't blame him. Probably wondering what this doink in front of him is doing. Running so slow. Whew. 10 minutes in. Still surprised how these cars are all running so clean. Back in P13. Guy behind's had a little bit of a fluff there. Kerfluffle. Scott McKenzie. Missed his braking point. Shot straight on. Right, let's just take this a little bit different this time.
The gap in front is now 4.2 seconds.
It was like a later turning point. Does that make a difference? Maybe. Maybe. Really surprised how clean they are in front. Thought with this being a relatively new track, they'd all be spinning off all over the place. Oh, I was to repeatedly tap my oh, could have shifted to first, that's why.
Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Shifted one too far down. What a noob.
That lap was a 142.76. Okay, Rob. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Get behind wants some. Come on, Bruno. Come on. 12 minutes in. P13. Hey, look how slow we are at that. That being said, we're picking up time against session best. Awesome. Quite a lot of time, actually. Interesting. Whoa. Big curb. Never experienced that one before.
P13.
Oh, must almost immediately tried to shift down to first then. No idea where I did
Bruno
that.
Behind is now 1.0 seconds.
In my head I was in a different gear. Still only 141.6, not quick.
track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
14 minutes in. How's that look? Maybe we're piecing that together. Lap by lap. Well, maybe the Audi's the wrong car for me this week. We start of the season, we kind of went, yep, Audi, I'm driving it all season. But maybe it's
okay, Rob.
one that should make a change on.
5 minutes left. Come on, keep digging.
I have learned to drive this Audi quite cautious, because it tries to kill me more often than not. Maybe I don't want a car that does that. Still P13. Everyone's super clean. Oh shit, apart from me. Shit!
On your left. Clear left.
Did not want to lose that place.
Come on, keep pushing.
Because we're not going to get it back.
You're reeling. Bruno, in. The gap's now 0.5. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, you see, if we hadn't just lost that place, we'd have gained one. Ugh. How tight do I have to turn that thing? That's ridiculous. Oh, we're racing a bit silly now because we're desperate for a place back. Incident.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
See, if we'd just not lost that place, that could have been two we had back.
Alright, Rob. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Not nailing out at the moment, mate. Bruno's steadily getting away.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Not great. This is going to definitely be a negative iRating. Wasn't expecting anything magnificent, but at least we're putting a showing at Hockenheim. Doesn't feel like a track that I'm going to be quick at, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, I know lack of practice doesn't help. Lack of time on track, and probably the idea of just Watkins Glen waiting for me on a different series is tempting me over there, but we won't sack it in so soon. We'll keep going. You never know. We might get faster.
One more lap to go. You've just done a 141.61.
Yeah, just not getting it right. Last lap. P13. Oh, well, at least we're up one place from where we started. Well, I did expect to be a few more than that. I thought with it being GT3 Challenge, cars do normally have quite a lot of incidents on this series. We could have picked up some freebies. Yeah, none. Nothing. Surprising we've had 0 incidents. So the racing's clean, just the lap times are not quite polished enough to be competitive. And there we go, over the line for a P13. Boom.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
There's not, Jeff, we've done.
13th place. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
Yep, let's get it over. So 0 incidents. There's going to be nothing to review. So let's go take a look at the results. So we started in split number 3 of 3. We lost 33 iRating there. This is really dropping. Start of the season, we were up at sort of 18, nearly 1900. So this is really heading in the wrong direction. 0 incidents, so we've gained a bit of safety rating. Couldn't give a monkeys about that. This is what we're after, and we're not getting it. We started in P14, finished in P13. The best lap of 141.6. Some of these other cars are doing similar laps in the 141s. I know it's a fixed setup, but it just doesn't seem to be quick enough for this race. So, need to do a bit of work on that if we're going to do this again. But 0 incidents, that's the only bonus from this. So there we go. We're a bit crap at that track at the moment. It does feel like a fun track though, so I'm going to persevere and maybe try a few more races. It's likely a good idea to jump into the VRS Sprint Challenge with this because it's got a setup that I can apply to the car. It feels a lot better on cornering. And if there are any incidents, at least we'll have time to catch them back up as well, because it's 40 minutes, as opposed to the 20 minutes on the Lunatic GT3 Challenge. So, there we go. Anyway, it wasn't the best of races, but at least we survived. 0 incidents. That'll do for the moment. We've taken some experience away. Let's move it on to the next one, and hopefully bounce back bigger, better, stronger. So, hope to see you on that one. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye-bye.